Are you prepared for the cost of college? One estimate by T. Rowe Price shows that to cover just half the expenses in college in the future, parents will need to contribute more than $100,000 into a 529 college savings account. And here to talk about the planning that goes into getting our kids to college and not breaking the bank. And we have Catherine McCall here. She is the financial advisor for CapTrust. And Catherine, a lot of parents are worried about this. And what would it take every month just to get to that figure?
$280 a month at birth, basically.
Oh my goodness.
For each child is the number, yeah.
So what is your advice for parents? Because a lot of people are struggling at, obviously buy food and pay the rent.
Sure.
So how can they set that money aside, especially if they have multiple children?
Sure. So I think first of all, you have to figure out what the goal is. Do we want to pay for all of college? Do we want to plan to pay for some of it out of cash flow in the future? Do we want to make sure that we have a set amount aside and then have the child be responsible for taking out loans to pay for the rest? All of these things are going to help us establish how much we need to save now. Generally speaking, I would say save as much as you can at the beginning, and that'll set you up for more success and just options, right? Money equals options for your child.
And so the ideal time to set up this account, you said, is pretty much at birth.
Birth is the best time. So I'm a huge fan of the 529 as the college savings vehicle, right? That's going to be the best way for us to save for the college. For all of your college expenses. It's going to provide a lot of flexibility also if one of your children decides to become a plumber and the other one goes to a really expensive school. You can actually defer some of those costs. If the money is not actually used, it can go to Roth IRA eventually, or just pay a penalty on it. If your child is over, your kid's age 10 or 13, I would probably not open up a 529 for them this late, because you actually don't have time for the money to grow over time. Really, that compounding growth happens in those early years.
And what do you recommend as far as talking to your children about this account so they know you have it?
Right. I think this is a wonderful education tool for them to start earning and understanding the value of a dollar and being involved in that decision. A lot of children at 18 years old are making choices like, hey, I'm going to get a bunch of student loans and I'm going to study English and not get a degree in something that I can make money in. This is a way to start educating them about investments, the value of the money, and giving them a little bit of skin in the game in terms of the expense of college.
And lastly, if your child decides not to go to college and not to use these funds, the money isn't lost.
The money's not lost. You can take a slight penalty on it and pay some taxes and then eventually use it for the down payment on a home. If they decide to, I think the best way of doing this is actually converting it into Roth IRA money, and then that becomes future retirement income for them in the long run. Excuse me.
So if someone really can't contribute that $300, would you still encourage them to put something in? Something will help. And
something is better than nothing. You can get a low cost, Fidelity, Vanguard, Schwab have these very low cost 529s. Set up an automatic amount at $50 a month. You won't feel it. You will be shocked at how it grows. And again, something's better than nothing, and the money is going to give them options.
Maybe parents have to cut out that expensive Starbucks run or something like that.
Exactly.
All right, Catherine, thank you so much for the lowdown on college.
Of course.
We appreciate it. Mike, back to you.